Good morning, everyone. It's Gaming Boy here for your tropical update for July 21st, 2020. And the National Hurricane Center has recently issued a 80% chance of developing into a tropical depression, is what they're saying. And satellite imagery and recent satellite wind data indicate that the low pressure system located about midway between the west coast of Africa and the Lesser Antilles continue to get better organized. If current trends continue, advisories could be initiated on this system as a tropical depression later today. Regardless of development during the next couple of days, less favorable conditions should limit additional development by the weekend. And see, they didn't mention tropical storm yet, but I am believing that it will become a tropical storm if it does get strong, like if it does get really strong fast, because you can see that the favorable conditions will be limited by the time the weekend arrives, and yeah, there's a possibility it could become a tropical storm before the weekend arrives. So I'm still I'm still thinking that it will become a tropical storm by by the looks of it. Okay, now looking at the satellite imagery at 99L, you can see that there is thunderstorms flaring up all around the center. As you can see the tropical convergence zone basically like that. You can see the tilting line of the clouds. Your daytime, yeah, you can see the tilting line of the clouds, basically the tropical convergence zone, basically like that. Tilting the line, and you can see all that spin. That is a lot of spin. It's so organized. Like this, I don't say looks like Bertha, but Bertha before this looked like the most organized storm out there. And now this one's probably gonna take the cake because it looks so organized. You see all those thunderstorms are flaring up, and let's take a look at the long wave infrared satellite. You see that it's going too quick. Slow down. You can see all that white and black showing up. That's like the deeper convection around the center. And if these big flare-ups of storms continue, then but we could get development on this thing and could potentially get a tropical depression by later today, or even a tropical storm if conditions are right. Okay, taking a look at a total percent of water, basically your moisture in the atmosphere. And you can see the spin on the thing, and there is some pinks on there basically up here in the scale. Almost off the charts, but it's not really off the charts. But it's getting there. Yeah, that spin is just crazy. You see how fast and violent it is. That's when you know it's getting together basically. Yeah, this system over here, not really much of a spin. There is still moisture atmosphere. And we got a tropical wave coming off the coast of Africa. We probably have to monitor that as the days go by. Yeah, because I don't know if that has any potential, but looking at the models, it could. I'll say it's like 10% chance of forming. Let's see. Taking a look at the tropical cyclone probability, basically your tropical depression or storm chances. I'll say tropical depression. You can see that there is these bright reds showing up on here, meaning 80 to 90% chance of forming into tropical depression. Our system over here, the Gulf, has much lesser chance of forming, basically a 30 to 40% chance. That's really not that high at all. These two systems are something else. They're not really part of these. This one, yeah, they're not really part of the Atlantic. So I think this is always here, but there's never a tropical cyclone. Alright, taking a look at the Invest 99L tracks here, you can see that most of them bring it to the Caribbean, but some of them do go a bit north, and the way it looks of it, looks like it's going to go out of the Caribbean into the Atlantic. And the less favorable conditions are basically out here. If it stays in the Caribbean, then we could potentially see a hurricane actually, because conditions over here with all the uprushing heat content. Do I have it pulled up yet? I don't have it pulled up yet. Jeez. There it is. Alright, so you can see if it stays in the Caribbean, you have all this white, bright reds and oranges showing up. The system's currently right here, basically in this teal green type color, and that is pretty decent for tropical cyclone formation, as you see. And yeah, if it takes a northerly track, you can expect lower amounts of ocean heat content. But if it goes in the Caribbean, yeah, it'll go through all that red, and that could sign up for trouble if it does take that way. And yeah, I think most of the models are kind of bringing it kind of like north like that, near the Cuba and Dominican Republic area. So yeah, if that happens, then it could limit some development if it stays close to those islands. Goes out here, it has no trouble developing and it will possibly become a hurricane. Like showed here, you can see that now models are on board of taking it to tropical or hurricane status. Only 2 models showing major hurricane, which I don't think it will happen. There is only a slim or slight chance of it doing that, but by the looks of it, looks like this model, if it was to continue its track, it'll probably become Category 1. So we basically have 3 models of Category 1. So I counted this, and there is 7 out of 13 models showing it basically becoming a name storm. Because we got this Angie, HMNI, LGM, Icon, ICIVCN, and DSHP, and HWFI. We have 7 models showing it becoming a name storm. And these models that are down here are basically your outliers. They're basically not even bringing it. Tropical storm. Even some of them just flatlines it basically. Like it's not really just gonna happen. And yeah, let's take a look at the sea surface temperatures. I might as well take a look at that. Tropical Atlantic. See, our system is basically located right here, basically 27 Celsius waters. That is warm enough to support or sustain tropical cyclones or develop them, as you will. And yeah, as you can see, Caribbean is very warm, 29 degrees Celsius. If it continues to go off screen base like that, we can see 31 and 30 degrees Celsius waters, and that basically, yeah, that'll just intensify it a lot more as well. If it goes up here, you can see it still stays 29 degrees Celsius, but as it continues going north, it'll gradually get lower. And yeah, I think basically this short update about NVAS 99L will be for today. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, drop a like. I'm gonna keep doing this. I kind of stuttered though, so yeah, I'm lacking some social skills, and yeah, I'll keep practicing this. I'll keep doing these videos because they're funner than doing games and stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.